In this video, we will cover the next type of a control structure, that is the if-else statement. What is the if-else statement? This statement is simply an if statement embedded with an if statement, means if with another if, again with another else, and so on. So the general form of this is, for example, if text expression, then you can having again if, means suppose A is greater than B is greater than C, there is some statement, but B is not greater, but A is greater than B, and B is not greater than C, then what should be in else? Then what should be again in else? It is not compulsory for any loop to have if having the compulsory else part or else having the compulsory if part, but there can be a mechanism of like this, and this is the flow of if else statement, means if having the else this, and this is if is having the else statement. This is the alternate mechanism. If this fails in any condition, then it will be executed. We will take one example of finding out the greatest number out of four numbers to demonstrate this logic. So we will go through step by step by writing the program. We all know that every C program starts with the header file, that is hash include stdio.h. Then we have to start with void main. Okay, as we have to find out the greatest number from four numbers, we have to take these four numbers as integer a, b, c, d. We have to accept these numbers from user, so we will write like enter four numbers, scan it, we take 4% d for four numbers, and then ampersand A, ampersand B, ampersand C, ampersand D. It is the address specification. Then we will start our logic. That is, we will check first of all first number with the second number. That is, if A is greater than B, means if A is greater than B, means A is a greater number. Then we have to check it with another two numbers. That is, again we come into the loop and check if A is greater than C. Again, if it is true, means it is greater than B, greater than C. Again, we have to check it with the D, means whether it is greater than D also. If it is greater than all the remaining three numbers, then we can print the message like max is A. Okay. But if this fails, means if this fail, means it can take the statement like if A is greater than D fails, means A is not greater than D. Means in this situation, as A is greater than B, greater than C, but it is not greater than D, means obviously D is greater than A. So we will here print as like max is D. But if we have calculated the this if else loop, means if A is greater than D, and again if it fails, then it will be executed like this. If we back towards the previous statements, and if this A is greater than C is failed, means A is greater than B, but A is not greater than C, then obviously here C is greater, then we have to check it with the D. We will take the subsequent statements like if A is greater than C fails, then it will take if, means for that we will take else if again C is greater than D. If it is true, then it will print f C is max. Otherwise, it will print like D is max. Okay. Again, coming back toward this statement. If this statement is false, means A is greater than B is false, means B is greater than A. Then we have to check this B with the subsequent C and D. How it will, we will take it another steps. means if A is greater than B is false, means A is not greater than B, then obviously B is greater than A. Means we have to check the B with C and D. Again we will take else loop and again check if B is greater than C, then we will print as B is max. Okay. Otherwise we will print, here we will take else C is max. But if A is greater than B fails, then B is greater than C. If again it is fails, then we have to check the C is greater than D. Okay. Means again if C is greater than D. If it is, then we will print C is greater. Otherwise, we will print f like D is greater. So this is the small scenario of representing the if else combined logic. Thank you so much.